Good to have you along on this Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Matt Scott, and if you could see outside, count yourself lucky. Fog has been an issue all morning long. It is burning off in some parts of the state, and that's going to make the difference between who gets what for temperatures over the course of the afternoon. We have another batch of rain coming in there tonight. Not a huge deal, but we'll watch it. There's a big snowmaker out over the Midwest. That's kind of fueling a lot of this. It eventually passes as we get closer to the weekend. It does leave us with a reality check for temperatures. Well, this was the scene this morning, and the low cloud deck is still hanging on, and that's a problem because as we keep the low clouds in place, the temperatures obviously don't move. But look where it's clear. You got 10-mile visibility now in the Naugatuck Valley, Bridgeport, Danbury, and that's where our temperatures are soaring. Everybody getting above normal. Some of you in the morning period getting into the upper 50s. That's about 20 degrees above normal, and it's still, as we record this, at 11 o'clock. Cloud and radar picture are high above the clouds. There's a lot more, the low clouds, I should say. There's a lot more. There's two clusters of rain. You can see that system off over Minnesota. We've got this one that we'll be dealing with after dinner. It is manageable compared to this, which is pretty active down in the Carolinas, through Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, seeing some severe weather. That's where the risk is today. Pointing that out because the risk is not for us. If we can get a little sun, we got to run at the records. The record is 61 up at Bradley. I got to tell you, Bradley, Hartford, running behind with the temperatures all morning long may be tough because of that low cloud deck. Well, you see the clouds do win out. There's your rain for tonight. It is, again, in and out and done. Then you see the flow switch to the northeast. See about any fog issues tomorrow. Won't be as bad because we're trying out the atmosphere a little bit. But we still got that system off to the west to deal with. That tracks to the north. So a little front with it may be good for a couple of scattered showers late Friday, maybe a snowflake. Not looking for anything with that, but we are expecting much cooler conditions in time for the weekend. So it's like 2 drops in the temperatures. There's your chance of rain today. Into tonight, the evening hours. Tomorrow, it drops off considerably. And then the cold air comes in behind that second system. The numbers drop in time for the weekend, but guess what? They just drop to where they should be. Temperatures into the 50s and 60s today if you can break free of the clouds. 40s after that, and the second drop takes us down to the low 40s, upper 30s for Saturday into Sunday. And then the numbers rebound, so the mild streak continues. January? What January? Stay with Fox 61 Plus for the latest. We'll see you at 5 and 6 o'clock.
Now, Fox 61 Weather Watch on the hour.
All right, if we could burn off some clouds, a low cloud deck, it's going to get warm out there. For many of you, already is this morning. I'm Matt Scott. Good to have you along. Temperatures getting into the low 50s, normal high, mid to upper 30s, so still mild. Got a little rain coming in after dinner. Now we have 2 drops in the temperatures, one for tomorrow and Friday, another one time for the weekend. And that eventually brings us back to January. But does it bring us snow? The answer's at 5 and 6 o'clock.